Hi, my name is Neil Kelleher. I recently had a question. Someone was asking me how to get rid of a hunched back in Paschimottanasana, or forward bend, seated forward bend. And first of all, what I'm assuming that they meant by a hunched back is something like that, perhaps with the relative to the ribcage, the head forward. So when they're in the forward bend, they're possibly doing something like this. Maybe they had more of a pelvic tilt, or maybe they were back here. So I'd suggest that the first thing to prevent getting hunched back, or to help counter it, is to learn how to unhunch your back. And you can do that while seated. And very simply, if you feel your head with respect to your ribcage, and you could do this while sitting against a wall, pull your head back and up relative to your ribcage. You notice how my chest lifts as I do that, then it sinks as I move my head forward, and then I get a little bit of a hunched back. So what you can do to help get rid of your hunched back is to practice unhunching. Pull your head back and up, lengthen your neck, also feel your ribs expanding, and then relax. And then see if you can do it in an easy forward bend with your legs crossed. Just place your hands on the floor to support your rib cage. And here, instead of moving back, you'll be moving your head up to get the same effect. So move your head up and forward. You can see here, my back is relatively straight. Then as I let my head sink down, my back rounds. Now, even if you have more of a hunchback than that, the same principle applies. So lift your head up, pull your head forward, feel your chest opening, and then relax. And if you want to get further forward, focus on tilting your pelvis forward. So what you can do as you pull your head up and forwards, lengthen your neck, try to tilt your pelvis forwards more so that your body is reaching forwards, and then relax. Tilt your pelvis forward, pull your head up and forwards, and then relax. If you practice that exercise, hopefully what you'll get the feeling of is your whole spine lengthening as you do this with your head. So that is a feeling that you can focus on duplicating while you are in forward bend. In fact, practice lengthening your spine, feel your ribs lifting up away from your pelvis, feel your head moving away from your rib cage, and then relax. Once you have that feeling, you can just hold your spine long and then breathe perhaps into your upper belly. Like that. But to first get rid of the hunchback, practice lengthening your spine and then relaxing. Now, my forward bend is not the best. It's something I have to work at. But anyway, while doing the forward bend, what I would suggest, as well as lengthening your spine, to make the forward bend easier, also practice lengthening your legs. You can make your feet feel longer, like you're reaching through your toes, through the bones of your foot. You can push your shins forwards, and more particularly push your thighs away from your pelvis, so you're actually opening up your hip joint. So general feeling, lengthen your legs forward, reach your spine up, and then relax. So it feels like you're stretching most of your body. Inhale, push the bones of your legs forwards, away from your pelvis, and then relax. Also make your feet feel long. Inhale, and then relax. And then try to do the same thing. Hands on the floor, tilt your pelvis forward a little bit. If you are too tight to get any forward bend, then sit on a chair, sit on a sofa, sit on blocks. Maybe even put something under your knees so that the backs of your knees are supported as well. So here again, I'm pulling my head back and moving it away from my rib cage. And the thing you can think of is, rather than reaching forward, focus on lengthening your spine. So at whatever angle you are sitting, focus on lengthening. So if you're here, lengthen. If you're here, lengthen. If you're back here, sit on something so you can at least get your spine vertical, and then lengthen as you inhale, relax as you exhale. And just a quick note, my feet are hip width apart. You can start with hip width apart, maybe even slightly wider. Practice this exercise, sit up, rest for a few moments, then bring your feet closer together. Do the same thing, take a rest for a few breaths, and then bring your feet right close to each other. So anyway, forward bend, hands on the floor, lengthen your spine and your legs. Inhale, head up and forward, relax. Lengthen, and then relax. And if you like, you can also reach your arms forward at the same time. To begin with, just lift your hands off of the floor first. Lengthen your legs, lengthen your spine, then lift your hands. That may add some weight to the pose, and then relax. Reach your legs forward, lengthen your spine, lift your hands, and then reach them forward a little bit. And then relax. And then lengthen your legs, lengthen your spine, reach your arms all the way forward. And relax. Inhale. And relax. While you're doing that, as you tilt your pelvis forward, the feeling's going to change. But when you are reaching your legs forward, see if you can feel your thigh bone, the way it moves or is positioned within your hip socket. You might be able to shift your thigh bone out a little bit, in, maybe even up or down. Try and find the position where your hip joint feels open. I describe it as feeling comfortable or nice, the sweet spot. So when you're reaching forward, feel your body. Reach, but feel your body at the same time. So reach, feel, and make adjustments, and then relax everything. Reach, feel your body, relax. You can also feel your lower back, ribcage, neck, feel as you reach. Relax, even your shoulders and arms. Inhale. And then relax. Then finally, after doing that exercise, if you wish, you can grab onto your feet, use your hands to help pull you forward, or just relax your hands on the floor and see how it feels just to relax down. If you have any questions about yoga poses in general, please feel free to drop me a line. You can contact me via my website, sensationalyogaposes.com. There's a dash between each word. You'll find a contact form there, or just leave a comment on the video comments form. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you very much.